we've got that. The doors, we got the fog panes in that slider door.
Okay.
You know, and then in that same section is that door in the closet, in the utility closet. And
The furnace, yeah.
the cooling system, I only got a 9-degree temperature drop. I want to see at least 12. It's an older cooling system. That PTAC unit in there, the fan doesn't work. I turned it on, it was heating up, but I got no fan. Main reason I'm making that a major concern is I don't know what all's not working in there, and will that thing, when it overheats, shut off or not. Without a fan running, that's a concern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it also cool as well or no?
It says it does. It's got should have the ability to it, but without the fan, I can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
So interior, got some windows that didn't open. The reason got some window issues. The reason I make it the master bedroom window, second egress, didn't open for me.
Oh.
And then what we were talking about, the attic with the ventilation and the mold.
What do you mean by second egress? Sorry, I thought an egress was for a basement to get out.
It is, and that's considered a second egress. However, if you've got a fire in the furnace, let's say, and you can't get through this hallway, you want to be able to open a window and get out. That's why a bedroom has a closet and a window, or you're not considering it a bedroom
Gotcha.
for real estate.
Okay.
So the window doesn't open, or one of the two windows doesn't open?
The window didn't open for me.
There's only one
There's
window
only
in
one.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, you know how my report goes with the black boxes, some big trees. You know, you may be cutting down some trees, at least some limbs. Got some siding damage. Got some poorly fitted siding. This post here just kind of wiggles. It's got some rock to it. Got some trim damage, some paint, some trim damage. You know, and that caulk is, you know, you need to clean it up and maybe some more caulk around some of these windows outside.
Which window was that?
That side, probably the garage window.
Okay.
Fog panes, slider door, the door that won't shut. Grading around the house, negative towards the house. We want that water flow away. Driveway, got some cracks, that kind of stuff to it. It's an older driveway. Got some settlement to the sidewalks and porch, got some trip hazard level areas. We don't do the shed, the hot tub, or the water feature.
Yeah, I didn't know how to turn that water feature on.
Yeah, you mess with it.
Yeah.
Evidence of leakage to the gutters, downspouts farther away, clean them out, they sag a little bit.
Yeah.
Roof, debris on the roof, shots of the roof. Wish they'd have put a kick out flashing in this area. When I step on this area here, I think one of the corner of the plywood's kind of lifting just a little bit, so it kind of bounces. Clean out the debris. Here's your skylight saying, you know, it looks like it was resealed and leaked at one point. Garage, extension cord wiring for the opener, lots of stuff, pet odor. That should be down about to 6 inches from the floor. The photo eye for the garage door should be a little lower.
Somebody just couldn't bend that far, so just put it there.
Probably.
As long as it meets the other
That's
one.
it. Some settlement to the front porch. Electric, main shut off outside.
Is that not normal?
That's normal.
Oh.
For when you can only go 6 foot of wire before you have a shut off.
Oh. Okay.
So, and this one's farther away.
Gotcha.
So, no, normal, correct way to do it was something like this.
Okay.
Now he's got an electric car that he would need to add outlet for that inside the garage.
This thing is pretty full. He may have to do a sub panel for it. Being he's got the shut off out there, they may end up just running a sub panel right over to the garage off the shut off outside. That may be the way to go with that. Doable, but the panel's pretty full.
Yeah.
They should have put a pass-through connector when they ran these wires through in the panel. Electrically, we weren't in too bad a shape. We had some ungrounded outlets in the kitchen. Had GFIs almost everywhere. The one bathroom doesn't seem to have it. Put the smoke detectors back up. There is some here. Water shutoffs in the garage. Best to put a cover back on that and some insulation, keep that thing warm. Some caulk at the tub, a couple little chips in the tub. Main bath is leaking at the drain. Should be a simple fix. That's not secured down to the vanity. Ideally, that's secured to the vanity.
Yeah, like with glue or something.
Yep. The main bath fan I did not hear it come on. The other one I heard come on.
Oh, it did come on?
Yeah. Gas shutoffs outside. Water heater. We're 40 gallons. We were like 21 years old or so. Over 20 years old. Could have done a better job doing the flue piping together. Needs a temperature and pressure relief extension tube installed. Got some past leakage and a little bit of rust. Should have had a dirt leg on the gas line. Cooling system. It's an older unit, 2-ton unit. Condensation pump unit is 19 years old, the main system. We only got a temperature drop of 9 degrees. It's older, it's got some pet damage and some age damage and needs cleaned off. And here's where I said, I didn't bring down the temperature like I expect.
Okay.
Furnaces, 2 of them, 80,000 BTU, 88,000 BTU, 7 years old, 21 years old. Pulled them, fired up and ran for me. Neither one I had a filter in. Doesn't even seem like I've got a filter bed for the back one. Need serviced and cleaned. Here's where I made my major concern, because that thing did not get a fan running for me. Some stains in the ceiling, some cracks. That window that I grabbed it from the inside, I opened it just a half an inch. Windows that wouldn't open, some past staining,
Yeah, how
and
it's
some
lifted
damage.
up there.
Yeah, the waviness.
Which very well could be part of them not opening.
Do you think it got
And then
fixed
clean
or
them up.
no?
That could be from before they replaced those windows. This thing wasn't built with vinyl windows.
Right.
Probably had the aluminums back in the day. More signs of that. Past leakage there. And
So
the
you don't
damage.
think there could be any leakage that went into the wall underneath that windowsill?
If what I see there, sure. I'm sure some of it went in the wall.
But how long
Can't
ago
tell you what I
was,
can't see, but
Yeah.
how long ago is the question?
Right. Yeah, was it before these windows? Kitchen, things are working for me in the kitchen. Little tear to the fridge gasket. Laundry worked for me. Need to attach the dryer vent. Outlets loose in the wall. Attic. Some little bit of plywood's got some delamination in some areas. Some of the plywood seams are separated down, so they're not meeting perfectly anymore. Typical in these older places. Some past leakage. Some insulation when they did the lights, they really didn't insulate back around it. Here's where I said I'm not seeing any kind of roof vent to this thing. So I've got some signs of some mold up in there. Really want to get a ventilation guy looking at that, because if you don't have the ventilation, and if that is the problem that's got this mold starting, over the years it can get extensive.
Okay.
Very costly.
And that's where we're at. Yep. That's where we're at this point.
Okay. So recommend have to fix kind of deal like this year.
I'd want to look at the roof venting. I wouldn't want it to get bad. I'd want to be able to get those windows open. Be great to get filters in these furnaces and figure out what's going on with that unit back there, so that room has heat to it.
Mhm.
especially if that's where you guys are gonna come
Mhm.
into. You want
Yeah,
heat
we
and
want
cooling.
heat in our bedroom,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or else he's gonna lock you in there with.
With the friend's door.
Mm-hmm. You're not friends no more.
That's right.
And
No friends for you.
what I understood you to say is the furnace runs the majority of the house. What does the little furnace run?
This back section.
Okay.
So it is running through the slab, but basically, it seems like it splits right at these pillars, just what used to be probably a wall, and they
Okay.
enclose that back
Oh.
section.
Okay, so this house used to end where the pillow.
That's what I
pillars are.
expect. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why you see the electrical panel on that wall. That there
Mm.
used to be an outer wall.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Huh. Interesting.